Recording is on.
Oh, that was so intense. All right, let's go for it. Channeling doesn't have to be scary. It's just normal in my realm. All right, let's go for it. Okay. So I'm going to vibe for like 20 seconds, kind of like get into it. If you see me look down a whole lot, not really look up like this. The only thing I'm doing is I have a whole bunch of paper and I'm literally just scribbling on it. Okay. So this is your new page for scribbles. Okay, here we go. Hang on. Okay. Oh my God. Okay. So this is going to be fun. Okay. So dad comes in and dad says your interactions with your mother. He says, really, she's just a nuisance at this point. So which means, sorry, there's the funny part. They always come in with being funny or a lot of times it's sad, but they like balance it out. Hang on. Mother doesn't know how to live without me. Wow, dad was really the cornerstone of everything. Okay. It's okay. Hang on. My daughter had to watch me go through all this. I was the only one there. She didn't know what to do. Blah, blah, blah. She was trying to take care of all this stuff with mom. I know. Hang on. But he says she did so good. I respect her so much for that. Okay. Hang on. I'm trying to run away from it now. Interesting. Hang on. What is with the, hold on. Hang on. Okay, did they send you off to college?
Since my dad died, I actually just started college again.
Okay, that's weird. Okay, cool. Okay. Tried to stay around watching me all the time. So he had a chronic illness or a chronic disease. Okay, hang on. Cool. Cancer. He died of cancer, correct? Yes. Okay. He says cancer, actually. I was like, oh, okay, cancer. He died of cancer. Let's see if we can get what type. Hang on. Polyps. Okay. Hang on. Did it start in one location and went all the way over? Hang on.
I think it started pancreatic, but by the time that you get diagnosed with pancreatic, it's everywhere.
Okay. Yeah, I'm sorry. You can't see my hand. I'm right here. I'm like, did it start here and go everywhere? Okay, that would make sense. I just moved, so I have a different camera set up. So I'm like, is it here? And then it went everywhere? Okay, cool. Hang on. Did y'all keep noticing he was losing weight before he even was diagnosed?
Yeah. I remember like one of the last times I saw him before he was diagnosed, I was like, you've lost a lot of weight.
Yeah. He's talking about his jawline because I'm looking at his photo here and he's like, oh, my jawline got thinner than that. I'm like, oh, okay, cool. He was like, there we were happy. Hang on real quick. So he's talking about mom. Do you feel like mom was always very grumpy towards him a lot? Like she knew it was best for him. And he's very appreciative of her. And he's talking about how it really put a whole lot of stress on her, obviously. But then he's talking about she was always like a very servitude of the family. Hang on. Mom was like always a staple there. Hang on. He is. I feel like do you feel like you need to take care of your mom or help your mom and kind of like usher her along now? Is that a thing with you?
I guess kind of. She's my stepmom.
Ah, that's why you're ushering. Okay. Cool. Because it's not like normal where it's like I stand up on my own and we have this conversation. It's like we drag her. Like, okay, cool. Hang on real quick. Hang on. Would she not let you have anything of his at first?
No, it's my sister is the one that's not really getting anything.
Okay, hang on real quick. Hang on. It was peaceful. Okay, so did he pass it home?
No.
Or was he talking about laying in bed a lot there, laying in bed a lot there, laying in bed a lot there?
He went to like a hospice house.
Hospice. Okay. Okay. I'm like, we're definitely not in like big old hospital because I can feel the metal on my nails. Hang on. It's a weird sign, I know. Hang on. Oh. Why is it even? Wasn't that long? Was it literally like a year ago?
A couple months. It was in July.
Okay. Okay. Because I'm it's very quick how he's talking to me.
Yeah, he was diagnosed maybe a month before he died.
No shit. Wow. Okay. Because okay, so I have an overwhelming feeling. I don't know if I want to go into that yet. Hang on. So I can't cry. If I cry, that's it. We'll like breathe through that. Oh, hold on. Okay, cool. We're back. All right. Sorry. I'm like, if I cry, it's like overwhelming feelings that I can't channel anymore. Oh, okay. In and out, in and out, in and out, in and out. Would they only let one person in?
They only let two, and that was my stepmom and my grandma. So I didn't even get to see my dad, or neither did my sister.
Okay, because he's talking about like not being there at the end, not being there at the end. But like even them, hang on.
Yeah, I think Jenny, my stepmom, was the only one. My grandma went there for like a couple hours, and that's it.
And that's it. Okay, so she was the only one. Okay, okay, okay. Hang on. He says this is not normal because normal they're accepting of like everybody. He's talking about why would I want you to see me like that?
Yeah, I don't think he wanted like to burden us or see us to see him like that.
He did not, did not. But he was such a friendly, amicable guy. But it's almost like couldn't protect them earlier and I want to protect them now. Was there a point where he was out of y'all's life for a tiny bit, a little bit? Yeah.
My parents got divorced when we were really young, and then my mom was an alcoholic and really abusive.
Oh, because he said
we moved in with him when we were like 12.
Because he says I couldn't protect them then. I wanted to protect them now. That would make that's where all that feeling was coming from of the crime. See, now you got it. Jesus Christ, I passed it on. He is. Oh. Because I didn't know how to be a dad at that point. I said, "Oh, okay, hang on. Do you have a step? Do you have a step brother? Step brother? Step brother? Okay, cool, 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 cool." I'm sorry. Whenever y'all moved in with him, or I mean, I know you moved in on a family, literally another family. Did you not feel as inclusive? Because he's apologizing for feeling not as inclusive.
Well, when we moved in with my dad, they weren't together. But I had talked to him before because it's not as much me, but I just felt like my kids were like, not from my dad, but by Jenny, that my kids were like obviously like treated differently than her son's kid. And I had talked to him about that a few times because it hurt my feelings because I don't want my kids to feel like that.
It was her though. It was her. It was her.
Yeah.
It was her.
My dad never, like, if I had to say, I really would say that he preferred my kids.
Totally.
But he never showed that. Like, you would never know, but like I could just tell,
Well, you can't. It's a feeling. Like the feeling that I'm getting. It's like with you, your kids. It's very comfortable. It's very natural. It's very like, hey, kiddo, whatever it is. And then on the other side, when those kids come in, it's like I'm trying hard to impress somebody else, or I'm trying hard to make it their ideology, and it's not. But I'm supposed to love them at the same time. Hang on. Got my jack cup. Who got? Hang on, real quick. Robe. I don't know where robe comes into play. Hang on. I don't see a robe that she has her robe, so no, I'm not going to say that. Hang on. She has shirts though. You have a shirt though, correct? Yes, you do. Hang on.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, cool.
That was the first thing that I think before he even died, I told Jenny, I was like, I want this shirt. I want one of his shirts.
Really? Because I'm at, if you hear me, if I argue with myself, that's because what I'm doing. So if you heard part of it, I'm like, no, it's not that. It's not this. It's not that.
I couldn't tell if you said road or rose, but if you said rose, I have a rose that he gave my real mom like many years ago.
Wait, you have a rose?
It's like dipped in gold.
Really?
Yeah, that he gave my real mom, like his ex-wife.
Okay. Sorry, I saw a rose and I'm like trying to place it with you and his relationship, but I'm like, there's not a rose. Like, no, you didn't give her a rose. I'm like, and he shows me shirts after. I'm like, yep, I feel that. She has the shirts. Okay. Oh, how weird is that, dude? Okay. So this is when you know that there's three parties talking because there's this. I'm sorry. Hang on real quick. Hang on. I can't go back there. Wow. Okay. You're slowly letting the relationship with the stepmom sever.
I wouldn't say that. I don't know. I don't really know what to do. It's such a hard situation. I think my sister is, though.
I would say it wouldn't be bad. And I'm a fan of being positive and keeping family together. I'm always for that. But in this situation, because I mean, even with him, 18 years, how long were they married for? 12 years?
They got married in 2000 maybe?
Okay.
2002? I don't know.
Okay. Okay. So like between 18 and 20 years. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. That would make sense. It's almost like I don't want you to force the issue. I don't know. Think about it. It's not like you're gaining anything. It's not like you're losing anything. I mean, she okay. So your relationship with your mother is not that better anymore? No?
My real mom?
Yeah.
I don't talk to her at all.
Perfect. He goes, well, the relationship with the mother is not better. I'm like, oh, okay, cool. Like comparing it to her. Hang on. Okay, so your younger sister, the younger one, correct?
Yeah.
He's talking about always feeling like she's the odd one out with him. Hang on. Scrap of a ring. Okay, who has a ring? No, she has the ring. No, the mother has a ring. The stepmother has a ring. Hang on real quick. Why is she not giving anything to her? She doesn't come around. Why is she not giving anything to her, the younger one?
She doesn't come around. So my dad left me something specific.
Okay.
And it's something that he has told me for years that he wanted me to have. And like one of the first things he told me when he told me he had cancer is he wanted me to have these things.
Yeah.
And that's what my sister wants is he wants all of his tools. And he wanted me to have them for my boys.
Oh, okay. Hang on. Did he work on pipe? Did he physically work on pipe?
He's an electrician.
The only reason I asked that is because I literally saw this big, I don't know what it's for. I don't even know what it's called because a monkey wrench. I don't it's like two big things with a big vice grip on it. And do stuff, turn stuff with it. I don't know. I don't know what they call it. It's a thing with a claw and a thing, and then there's some metal stuff. Hang on. You have the bag and everything?
I have like a duffel bag of his, yeah.
So she has the bag and everything. I'm like, okay. Hang on. Is your sister not as well off as you right now?
I don't really know. Nobody really knows anything about her. Like she just kind of like left and moved to North Carolina and doesn't tell anyone anything.
He floats around. Yeah, because he says, well, she's not. He's talking about. I said, well, what if she shares the tools with her? And somebody said, not him. Somebody said, I think it's probably like your guide or somebody else that says, like, oh, she'll sell them, and that's why I was like, is she not as well off as you? Because that's kind of how it feels. Hang on. She has a kid though. Do you know that? She has a kid?
Mm.
Who's the son around her? Is that the guy with the son around her? There's another son around her.
Well, my stepmom has Elliot. It could be him, I guess.
Okay, hang on. I don't want to place that there though. I don't like that. Take it away. Hang on real quick. You did get to do that. Why? Okay, you did get to tell him over the phone. By kind of not.
Yeah.
There was no response, but like you got to say that.
Well, I texted Jenny and she told him for me.
Yeah, there's not like conversation though. That's what I'm hearing. He's like, well, she did get to tell me bye, but it's not verbal.
Right.
I said, okay, hang on. When they texted you, he was passed.
Yeah. She called me, but I was sleeping, and then so she texted me.
Okay, because he's very pissed off. Not pissed off, but distraught about that. He's like, they even texted that I died. He's like, what are these people doing? Everything is just over text. He's like, why can't you just have a conversation?
Yeah.
It's almost like something so big was meant for nothing. Hang on. He was cremated?
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Wait, do you have part of him too?
Mm-hmm. It's right over there, a little urn.
Really? Okay. He's like, oh, she has part of me too. I'm like, oh, okay, good. So there are angels around her. I said, okay, cool. I don't really talk to angels. That's not my thing, but I do love them. I know they're around. Hang on. What do you still keep? He says she still keeps it. What are we still keeping? I'll look at that in a second. Don't answer that. Hang on. That's her lucky charm. She still keeps it. That's her lucky charm. She still wears that. Okay, I'm gonna write that down later. Hang on. Who's the ring? What is the coin? What is a circle? Hang on. Ah, okay. He's not even thinking. I'm asking him what he thought about, like, as his last breath and what he's thinking about and all this stuff. He's just there and he's quiet. And he just lets it happen. Was the stepmom asleep when he passed?
I don't know. Maybe it was like early in the morning.
Yeah, because he's talking about it like being like where people should be asleep. Okay. Okay, I know this is gonna sound really weird. Are you a born again Christian now or something like that?
I don't think so.
Okay. Sorry, they just make references to like Bible. It's all the same thing. It doesn't matter. We're all going to the same place. It doesn't really matter. It's just they talk about how like you personally, like you live your life by this moral code that's very straight and very good, and you're doing a good job, and you are actually I've never actually really had this being said before, but you keep you're very interesting because you keep to yourself, but then you have like this little spark that like goes out for a second, and then you come back in, and you're very much to yourself, and you're gonna be okay. You're gonna get everything done you need to do. You're gonna get college done. You're gonna be good. Stop stressing yourself out about it. You're doing fine. You're gonna be fine. You're gonna just fucking blow by it. With dad is perfectly fine. I am very happy that he was able to come through so much, so quickly, so soon. Because especially in this amount of time, because July, he passed in July, correct? Okay, so July, okay, September. So right around now, was it closer to like the 20th of July that he passed? When did he pass?
It was like the 18th or 19th.
Cool, perfect. Okay, right around there. Okay, because usually what happens is the only reason I'm saying this is because around the 3 month mark, they kind of go away for a little bit. Okay. They go away for like a couple months, like 60 days. So if you don't feel him, or if you feel this absence, or if you feel this, like, when you call him to ask him for knowledge or something like you don't feel anything there, I don't want you to think that he has left you. It's the fact that every person I've ever read, including my own family and father that have actually passed too, after like 90 days, they leave and they like go on their own little journey for a little bit, I guess, to like figure themselves out, and they come back after about 30 days after that. So I don't want you to be bewildered or anything like that if you don't feel them. Okay. Um, you've had a whole lot of shit happen in your life too. Hang on. Did you get rid of the guy?
Which one?
What is the one that was a long-term one? What is that?
I dated a guy a while ago that used to hit me, if that's what you're referring to. And then that was probably like 6 years ago. And now I'm with someone else, the children of my father, and my dad loves him.
Yeah, he's happy. He's talking about the shithead, and then he's talking about the person now. Hang on. Are you on number 3 yet?
No, I hope not, because I've been drinking like a fish.
Okay. So when they talk about 3, when they talk about an extra kid, just know that may be in the wings later on.
I definitely want more.
You do want more? Okay, cool. So whenever they talk about another kid, that's definitely in the wings. So are you okay with another boy?
I want another boy. I want to name him. I want his middle name to be James for my dad.
Oh, yeah, that's fun.
I have 2 boys already, and I love being a boy mom.
Yeah, boy moms are great. I can tell you on that. Just who? Okay, when is your youngest one 3?
That's when I want to have my next one. I want to get pregnant in September 22, and he'll be, how old is he? He's 6-7 months now, so he'll be like 3.5 or something. That's like literally my plan.
That's the thing. Boo boo. So just wait, just chill. That's coming from him. That's the thing. So just breathe. That will happen. Enjoy it. Okay. So, but in closing right now, just look forward to that. Okay. Look forward to that. Don't get so sad. Don't get so teary-eyed. You're doing a good thing. You're moving forward. Don't think you're stuck. He's fine. He's there. You can salvage your relationship with her if you want to, but I mean, it's not terribly detrimental to your family if you do or if you don't.
Right.
So just hang out, and if you have any questions or if you need me or if you think of something later on, just email me.
All right. I think the only thing is, I don't know if my dad has anything to say about it, is she's thinking about selling the house that he built. Well, he didn't build it by hand, but he had it built. And I want to buy that then.
So a 2-story?
Mm-hmm. I think he handed the second story because that was our bedrooms.
Ah, okay.
But I mean, it was like we're the only people that live there, and like.
If you want to buy it, you can. I just know that you're gonna feel him in it if you buy it.
Yeah. I don't care. I dreamed about him all the time in the beginning, and now I don't anymore.
Because we're in a time period. Okay, so just like I said, don't worry about it. One time, so I was dreaming about when my father first passed. I dreamed about him for like a month, 2 months, and nobody else would. Of course, they're all talking to me. And you talk to him. I'm like, yeah, kind of, sort of, but like it's easier to talk to other people. And then there was like this 30-day period where I didn't hear from him at all, and then woof, this massive dream where I'm talking to him in a mall in the 80s. Like it's totally fucking weird. It felt like it was like a 5-hour conversation. I'm sure it was like 15 minutes, but it will come back. Don't worry. Okay, buy it if you can. Buy it. Buy it. It feels good. It feels to be a good thing. Yeah, buy it from her. Fuck it. Just do it. Okay. So if you have anything else, let me know. Email me. Okay.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. But I also encourage you right now. I know you're busy, but take 5 minutes and have a good cry.
Okay.
Can you do that for me?
Yeah.
All right. And if you need me, let me know. Okay.
I will. Thank you so much.
No problem. Bye.
Bye.